Today, chess kids, the old man gets taken to school on YouTube. What do I mean by that? Well, recently on ChessKid, I just released a lesson about the spike, where you push your G pawn and go all out for an attack. And it's kind of surprising and kind of advanced, but a new idea formed when I saw 13-year-old Alice Lee's game. If you don't know the name, well, you're going to know it soon, because she just became the third youngest female player in all of human history to achieve the IM title, one step below Grandmaster. And she taught me something about the spike. Anyway, I'm not going to go re-record my ChessKid video, but I thought I would bring it to you here. Now, she was white in this position, and her opponent challenges her center by playing the move E5. And you're thinking, fun, Master, I thought this was about G-pawns. Well, we're getting there. Okay, now comes one of the hardest decisions in chess. This pawn is obviously being attacked twice. So, stay, push, or protect. Staying is not really an option because, well, you're being attacked twice. You could protect by playing a move like E3, which is reasonable, but she decides to push. And she actually sets a little bit of a trap in doing so. Now this knight, if it goes backward to one of these squares, even B8, because the knight goes to B8, it can come to D7, and then maybe one day come to C5, because C5 was just weakened. Although that looks a little bit weird, that is actually a reasonable idea. But instead, Black plays the knight to the center of the board, and you're thinking, Fun Master, you always talk about the center being the most important. And generally that's true, but this was actually the trap that Alice set for her opponent. What's the trap? Well, we all want to win this knight. Okay, we all want to attack the knight, but the knight can run away. And if we attack it again, it can actually run back. And magically, it has secured an outpost. So, what did Alice do? She played probably one of the most deadly, quiet moves of all time. She spikes her opponent. Look at that move. You didn't see it coming. Pawn to G4. Maybe you did see it coming. It meant that you were listening to my video at the beginning. Now, although it weakens the king, of course, there's a lot more going on than that. It covers the crucial F5 square. And actually, chess kids, you can look and you can look, and I invite you to look longer, but you're not going to find a way to stop the move Pawn E3. Pawn E3 is just going to win the knight, and there's no way for that knight to rescue himself. I've looked. And I've looked. You could try a move like F5, but Alice is not going to capture. Alice is going to play E3 anyway. And although Black does get maybe a pawn here or a pawn there for the piece, Black does not get full compensation. So that is yet another reason why you sometimes might want to push your G-pawn to trap a piece by taking away a square. That was not covered in my video on the spike, but that's another reason I'm not an international master. So Alice Lee, thank you so much for the lesson, and we look forward to many more lessons from your games in the years to come.